welcome to Dragon Age Origins. I have played this game a little before. As you'll see, there is a load save. Human Rogue Noble. I'm only on Lothring. I think I'm gonna keep with the Rogue aesthetic or class because I quite like playing Rogue. But I am actually going to switch backgrounds, I guess. So, I've played this game a little before. I have, does it actually say here? Time played, yeah, 7 hours, 43 minutes, and 36 seconds. Yeah, I have played this game a little before. I'm not into it at all by any means. I know a little bit about the beginning and what happens, but not what happens with another background. But I am going to keep with the Rogue if I can. I just like how rogues are can do most things. I'm just going to turn down the music a little because I don't want copyright. I'll leave it at there-ish. 2.67. Why not? So I'm going to start a new game. Just Dragon Age Origins. Because I believe Dragon Age Awakening is another campaign. I'm not sure. I think Dragon Age Origins is what I want.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. for I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Okay, so here is the character creation. I'm just gonna speed through it. I don't know exactly what I want to do yet, but I've already done human. I don't think I'm gonna do rogue. I'm gonna do rogue. Because rogues are I like playing rogues. I might play a female elf because I haven't done that yet. I mean, the only race I've done is human rogue. Human rogue noble. That's the only thing you can do with humans. I have done that. I've played through the beginning, but as I showed you before, I'm only 7 hours in. I'm only 7 hours into that campaign, but I haven't played it for months, so I forget entirely what happened. But just so it's fresh for me, I'm going to be a female elven rogue. Okay, so here's my character generation. I am a female. I am an elf, which gets me +2 willpower, +2 magic. And description reads, once enslaved by humans, most elves have all but lost their culture, scrounging and impoverished living in the slums of human cities. Only nomadic Dalish tribes still cling to their traditions, living by the bow and the rule of their old gods as they roam the ancient forests. Welcome nowhere else. Elves can be warriors, rogues, or mages. Benefits are +2 willpower, +2 magic. I'm going to be a Dalish elf because I'm going to kind of make it hard for myself. Welcome nowhere else. So, Dalish elf. Description reads, proud of your role as one of the few true elves, alluding back to the fact that they're the only ones who still cling to their traditions. Proud of your role as one of the few true elves, you have always assumed you would spend your life with your tribe, until a chance encounter with a relic of your people's past threatens to tear you away from everything you have ever known. That is my character. That's what I'm going to be sticking with. Let's get into it.
Greetings.
Oh, okay. Appearance and voice. Okay. I'm going to speed through this. Okay, so here is my character. If you want to recreate it. Skin complexion and skin tone all the way down. Blush color is, I went for kind of like a turmeric, kind of found in nature almost look. I'm not sure if I did it correctly. I had the correct color and then I clicked off of it a bunch. Eyeshadow intense, eyeshadow color, I just did that. Eyeshadow intensity, I left kind of at the middle. I could actually... I'm actually going to do that. That looks okay. It's not a bright orange. It should be kind of like a rusty orange. Tattoo. One of the things I like about these tattoos is there's like a first phase, and I'm going to show you this here, a second phase to everything. So there's that, and then there's that. Like, you're born with this, and then when you come of age, or if these elves have ceremonies, like in some fantasy novels, when you come of age, you get a different name, whatever. These guys get a different tattoo. Tattoo intensity, I did lower it a little. Hair color, traditional wood elf color, because I'm not very creative. Could you say? I just didn't think it would look right with like purple or blue. I would go for purple if it worked. Hair, that one, 2 strands, messy kind of ponytail, like I have in person. Eyes, I just left most of it default, except the color, which I turned into like a gray, like a storm gray almost. Nose, mostly left it default. Mouth, left it default. Jaw and cheeks, left it default. I didn't want to spend too much time fiddling around with it. Ears and neck, I lowered the ears a little. Neck, I kept default, I believe. Because like you can go all the way to this, and it's like that's just like she could eat a horse in one gulp. She's not a troll. She's an elf. Portrait, kept it default. That's what displays. And for voice, I went with experienced.
Well, that didn't work.
Alright. Name. I think I'm just going to keep it default. Layana. Or Lena, sorry. Not Layana. You know what? Let's change it to Layana. It probably doesn't work. I don't want to hit quick play because I don't know what that does. But Layana, forgive this pronunciation, but Layana Mariel, I believe. Layana Mariel. Okay. Let's go. Points to spend. 5. Okay. So, okay. I'm going to be a rogue. So I think I need a lot of dexterity, I believe. I get +2 magic as part of a racial benefit, which is good. But I'm going to distribute these points and catch up when I have. Okay, so points are relatively evenly distributed. Strength 12, dexterity 14, willpower 14. Magic is 12 because even though I'm not going to be using spells, it affects how effective potions are. I also get +2 with my race affinity, I believe. Cunning, it's how quickly somebody learns skills, which is good. 15 for there because I am going to be a rogue. And Constitution is 12. Okay, points to spend. Points to spend is 1 on a on my character. I'm going for more of a stealthy rogue, although combat training is going to be useful. I'm going to go for a more stealthy build, but for the beginning, I believe, if I remember correctly, there's a lot of open combat, and I will have to get into open combat eventually. So I think I'm going to take, requires 10 cunning. I already have 10 cunning. Trap making would be useful, because if there's a way I can sneak behind somebody before I start a fight, I can sneak behind them and then place a trap, which would be useful. I already have a survival skill. Which I can detect enemies, which is good. Make simple potions, poultices, and salves from common herbs. Seems useful. Combat tactics. Can formulate strategies quickly in battle, consequently gains a combat tactics slot. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Combat tactics, I'm not sure what this means. I don't remember at all. Warriors and rogues gain access to first tier weapon talents. Let's go with combat training. Because I mean, it seems like it's going to be the most useful. Alright, let's get into this. That's my character. So she looks alright. There's a plane. Actually, before I start, I'm going to, actually going to close my window, because trains and planes and the like. Okay, everything is closed. This is my character. I put the point into combat training. Let's get into it. Oh. More points to spend. Okay. I used to kind of want to be an archer. That would also be useful. I believe these are combat techniques. Not sure. All rogues have some understanding of opening blocks and spotting traps. In particular, dexterous hands and a steady grip will give the character a bonus when picking locks or disarming traps. The character's cunning score also contributes to these skills. That would be useful. Let's go with the deft hands. Oh, okay, so because I clicked combat training, I'm able to use these. You know what? Let's actually go for an archer, because I believe the type of elf I chose was an archer. So let's go for archery. I hate to go into that dynamic of Skyrim stealth archer wins all the time, but I didn't pick stealth yet. I'm gonna get trap making eventually, because that seems like a really nice thing to use. Okay. Oh. Ooh, that could be useful. Fire without interruption even when being attacked. So if a guy's on low health, I can just take up my crossbow, pop him in the head as he's slashing me in the stomach with a sword. Nice, okay. Yeah. Let's do melee archer. That seems useful. Apparently there's a bar that I can fill up for archery. Alright, We are finally getting into it. Here is my girl I'm going to be playing with. I went with archery for the first little bit here, and lockpicking or deft hands. Sorry, not necessarily lockpicking. Dirty fighting is automatically there. All right, let's get into it. I forgot to turn on subtitles. I will when I can. Sorry. Alright, let's get into it. Select a difficulty. I'm just gonna go in normal. I'm not gonna go in easy. I feel like I'm passable at these kind of games, although I don't have much experience with them. I'm just gonna keep it normal. I don't want to end up tearing my hair out over difficulty. Yeah, let's do this.
You were born amidst the Dalish elves, noble wanderers who refused to join the society of humans that subjugated their homeland so long ago. The Dalish travel the land in tightly knit clans, struggling to maintain their half-forgotten lore in a human world that fears and despises them. You spend your time hunting with your clanmate Tamlin in the forests, and as is sometimes the case, your quarry is not always the local wildlife.
It's a Dalish!
And you three are somewhere you shouldn't be.
Let us pass, Elf. You have no right to stop us.
No? We will see about that, won't we?
It me.
You're just in time. I found these humans lurking in the bushes. Bandits, no doubt.
We aren't bandits, I swear. Please don't hurt us.
You Shemlin are pathetic. It's hard to believe you ever drove us from our homeland.
We've never done nothing to you, Dalish. We didn't even know this forest was yours.
This forest isn't ours, fool. You stumbled too close to our camp. You Shems are like vermin. We can't trust you not to make mischief. What do you say, Lethaline? What should we do with them?
What should we do? Kill them? Let them go? Let's find out what they're doing here. Let's find out what they're doing here. Because I don't want to let them go. Well, I'm going to be nice to humans, kind of break the stereotype of... Sorry, kind of bridge the gap between humans and elves. Because elves hate humans, humans hate elves. Elves hate humans because they, as it said in the intro, subjugated. But let's find out what they're doing here. Why not?
Does it matter? Hunting or banditry, we'll need to move camp if we let them live.
Look, we didn't come here to be trouble. We just found a cave.
Yes, a cave. With ruins like I've never seen. We thought there might be,
Treasure? So you're more akin to thieves than actual bandits.
If you've been there, you should have treasure to prove it. Ha! I'd like to see these ruins. I would like to see these ruins. Let's go.
So would I. I've never heard of ruins in these parts.
but I have proof. Here, we found this just inside the entrance.
Show us!
This stone has carvings. Is this Elvish? Written Elvish?
There's more in the ruins. We didn't get very far in, though.
Show us, boy. Come on. How do you know it's Elvish, Tamlin? Sounds like a trap, don't believe it. I'll just say why not.
There was a demon. It was huge with black eyes. Like the Maker, we were able to outrun it.
A demon. Where is this cave?
Just off the west, I think. There's a cave in the rock face and a huge hole just inside.
Well, do you trust them? Shall we let them go?
Kill one, the others will make sure no one else comes. That's hilarious. So they can bring a mob to drive us out? They were running for their lives, if they're telling the truth. And it seems like they are, based on their facial expressions and demeanor. Plus, we just walked up with bows drawn, ready to shoot. Well, Tamlin did. Walked up with bows ready to shoot them. You frighten them enough, they won't bother us.
Run along then, Shems. And don't come back until we Dalish have moved on.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, shall we see if there's any truth to this story? These carvings make me curious.
I'm definitely gonna be, I'm definitely gonna be more of a diplomatic elf. Sounds like good.
And if we find anything, the Keeper will want to know.
Let's go. New quests. I entirely forget how to play this game. Okay, that's how you do it. I should have played the tutorial. Saving game. Okay. New codex. Dalish Elves. Can I pick this flower? Nope. Oh, that's pause. Space is pause. Nothing down here. There's an enemy over there.
That'd make an interesting pet.
Come on.
Time for some fun!
You're right there! Stop missing!
Let's get started.
I entirely forget how to play this game. I might have to look up, oh. Codex about Hollow. Oh, look, hey, treasure chest.
This should be easy enough.
Let's see. Lesser health potion. Can I take them? Oh, wait, hold on. That's what I own. Okay. Elm short bow or one-handed dagger. Iron tier 1 requires 10 dexterity. Damage 4, critical chance. I mean, I'll take it. See, that's the kind of thing I don't know if I'd be able to unlock. Without, without the lockpicking. Well, not lockpicking, but... Items received. Elf food. Health poultices. Nice. Thank you for telling me. Inventory. Oh yeah, lockpicking skill. Or you might need to, I don't have any archery skill though, which is annoying. Other than that passive of not being, interrupted, which is good. Sustained abilities, combat basics, controlling party members. Okay. Right, I forgot we could do this. I'm gonna use WSD for most of the time. Rubble. Elf fruit there. I don't think I can make poultices yet.
This must be the cave. I don't recall seeing this before, do you?
No, I don't. Let's check it out.
My thoughts exactly. With luck, we'll find something that will make us clan heroes.
Mm-hmm. Gather your party and venture forth. Yes.
It looks like the Shem was telling the truth. But these ruins look more human than elven.
Small round shield. Iron. Nice. Okay. there no inventory button. Small metal round shield. Buckler. They have the same stats. I don't want to equip. I want to keep the bow, because the bow is fun. I like elves. Oh no! Hi. Why couldn't I? Stop missing.
Let's get started. Show me what you've got. You had
Done.
it coming.
Nice. I just use dirty fighting. $6 gold. Saw sword. I might give that to him. Tamlin. With a longsword. Yeah, it's just +1 damage, +1% melee crit chance. Let's go with that, sure. I think I'm gonna stick with archery, if I can. I'm not sure though. Pile of bones. Oh, I got another short bow. Let's take it to sell. I'm gonna end up exploring. Oh gosh.
As you wish.
Oh, I
Where's that
Look at this mess. I love it. No quarters. Time for some fun. You had it coming.
Time for a little fun.
How do you miss so much? It's annoying. Got 6 bronze. Oh, there's a trap. Nice, you disarmed the trap.
As you wish.
Quartz and another lesser health poultice. Your health is fine. I'm gonna explore around here for a while and just find a bunch of stuff to sell. Because the more I can sell, the better chances I have are, the better the chances are that I have, I can get better loot. There's a cocoon. Deep mushroom, not sure what that is. Nothing else to loot around here. I'm glad that it shows up as like, hey.
Trap.
Let's see if we can disarm it. Trap disarmed. Nice. Pile of bones. Darkspawn's shortbow. -1 dexterity. Is it any better? Better range. Better range, better damage. You know what? Yeah, let's equip it.
Trap.
Let's equip it and try. Try it out. Weapons. Dire spot, short bow, and short bow. Trap detected. Let's try and trap disarmed. Nice.
Careful, these creatures look a mite upset.
Stun you. Here's another guy.
This should be easy enough. Show me what you've got.
Oh my gosh, we suck. Iron Ring. I don't know what that is or does or means. But hey. See? Told you I'd be eventually exploring
Trap.
everything. Trap where? Oh, there. See, that's why we got... That's why we're a rogue. So we don't take unnecessary damage with traps. Rough Dalish gloves. I have those on now. So this has been killing Dalish elves for a while. Either that or it's a ruin. Insufficient skill. Oh, so I don't have a good enough dexterity. Let me actually unequip this, because this actually decreases dexterity. Let's see if I can. Nope, insufficient skill. Okay. Huh. Maybe if I level up once or twice, it'll. 6 gold. Looks like we're going this way. Skeletons.
I can't believe this. You recognize this statue, don't you? Back when our people lived in Arlathan, statues like these honored the creators. When the Shems enslaved us, much of that lore was lost. This looks like human architecture, with the statue of our people. Can these ruins date back to the time of Arlathan?
It's interesting. So much of our past is lost to us.
I'd never have guessed ancient elves might have lived here. With humans.
Let's see what's over here. I shouldn't be the one leading.
Let's get started.
Because I'm the one with the bow. I do want to keep control of my... Oh, gosh.
Prepare to die.
This is a lot of damage. Oh no, how long does the poison debuff last? Oh no! My lad's gonna die. Did he die? No, he didn't. Okay.
Show me what you've got. No mercy.
See,
Are those walking corpses? This place is haunted.
that's why trap detection is really, really useful.
Let's get started.
Iron Greatsword. Requires 18 strength. So party inventory is, everyone shares everything, which is good. Do you have gloves on? Yeah, rough dealer's gloves. Iron Greatsword, you don't have it either. Sword iron. Is it the same thing as you have on? Well, how am I close to leveling up, but he isn't? Is it because I'm controlling her? I definitely need potion making, because I should have known that was a trap, though. Like, Jesus. I'm glad we didn't lose. Yet.
Trying to be tricky, man.
She's dirty fighting.
Harry, strike and kill! Look at this mess, I love it!
She's dirty fighting. Holy shit.
By the creators. What was that thing?
That's amazing. Okay, so that's a level up. I forget how to access that. Skills? Maybe? I leveled up. Character record? Dexterity of 16. Level 2. You're only level 1. You're level 2. How am I getting... Oh, okay, level up. Okay. Oh, how do you get specialization points? Specializations are an enhanced version of a character's base class, granting stat bonuses and a powerful new ability chain. Specializations can unlock through completing major plots, learning them from other characters, or by finding rare tomes. One specialization point is awarded at level 7 and level 14. I'm gonna upgrade my dexterity. Damage dealt by piercing weapons, like daggers or arrows, but also increases my chance to hit, which is good. Okay, let's upgrade Constitution twice and Dexterity once. Next. Okay, there we go. I already have poison making. Combat tactics. Coercion. Characters influential enough to convince others to change their views. Strength contributes to a more intimidating character, whereas cunning contributes to a more persuasive character. Okay, let's get what was the trap detection thing? I forget what it was. But right now, let's get herbalism, because herbalism I can make potions, which would be exceedingly useful. How do I... Next. Okay. What was the detection... Trap detection one? I forget. Requires 16 dexterity, 22 dexterity, and okay. Pinning shot. Shot target's legs, disables the foe, pinning the target in place unless it passes a physical resistance check and slowing its movement speed otherwise. That's useful for people who are... I don't have 2 weapons yet, so I'm not going to go into that. Get pinning shot, why not? Play. Okay, there's pinning shot, there's potion making. Elf root, I need a flask. I don't have trap making yet. I need a flask to make a lesser health poultice. Sorry. Well, I'm fucking glad I didn't die. Leather gloves. Rough. Don't need those.
Right.
Sarcophagus. Heavy chainmail and a Dalish leather belt. What is this?
Let's get started.
Beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the writing says.
The keeper might be able to translate it.
Maybe, but she's not here to help us. Odd that it isn't broken like everything else. Especially with that bear lumbering around in here. I wonder what this writing is for.
That thing was not a bear.
Maybe this isn't... Hey, did you see that? I think something moved inside the mirror. Hold on, I just want to know what it is. Don't you see it? There it is again.
See it now.
Can you feel that? I think it knows we're here. I just need to take a closer look.
No, come on. Oh, it's never a good idea. We're gonna
It's
get pulled into the mirror
showing me
realm or
places.
whatever.
I can see some kind of city. Underground. And there's a great blackness.
Run.
It saw me. Help! I can't look away!
Run. See, this is the point when you run. Oh no.
Can you hear me? I am very sorry.
Who are you? He's the guy from the intro, right? The Grey Warden.
You're awake. You've the god's own luck, Lethalon. You're back at camp. Everyone is worried sick about you. How do you feel?
Worried, but where's Tamlin?
We don't know. The Shem who brought you here saw no sign of him.
I was in a cave, then nothing.
He was a Grey Warden and appeared out of nowhere with you slung over his shoulder. You were delirious with fever. He said that he found you outside a cave in the forest, unconscious and alone. He left you here and ran off again.
Where was my
The
buddy?
Keeper's been using the old magic to heal you.
Is there anyone looking for Tamlin? Shemlin was a... I believe Shemlin is a slang word for human. He left you here and ran off again. Let's say the Shemlin was a Grey Warden. Or no, is anyone out there looking for Tamlin?
Of course. Most of the hunters are off looking for him right now. But the Keeper wanted to talk to you as soon as you awoke. Stay here. I'll get her.
golden. Okay. Thank you.
I see you are awake, Dalan. It is fortunate Duncan found you when he did. I know not what dark power held you, but it nearly bled the life from you. It was difficult even for my magic to keep you alive.
I told Temlin to not touch the mirror. I said bad things would happen. Oh my goodness. Duncan, is that the one who brought me back? Oh. I kept telling Temlin we could have come back. We should have come back. There we go. That's exactly what I just said.
Do not worry, Dalan. Even I might have been intrigued enough by such a cave to explore it further. Duncan thought there may have been darkspawn creatures inside the cave. Is that true?
We saw there were walking corpses and other strange monsters.
Walking corpses? Dark magic, but not darkspawn. I know not what the other creatures might have been. What else did you find? What is the last thing you remember?
Temlin touching the mirror.
A mirror. And it caused all this? I have never heard of such a thing in all the lore we have collected. I was hoping for answers when you woke, but there are only more questions. And Tamlin remains missing. He is more important than any lore in these ruins. If he is as sick as you were, his condition is grave. Duncan returned to the cave to search for darkspawn, but we cannot rely on him to look for Tamlin as well. We must go ourselves, and quickly. Do you feel well enough to show us the way, Dalan? Without you, we will not find it.
I am up to it.
I am relieved to hear it. I am ordering the clan to pack the camp so we can go north. Take Merrill with you to the cave.
Merrill.
Find Tamlin if you can, but do it swiftly.
Clan is leaving? Are you not interested in the ruins and the mirror?
I would be lying if I said I was not. But whatever knowledge lies in that cave is not worth our children. I send you back with hopes of finding Tamlin, and that is all.
Oh, okay. The clan's leaving?
If there is any truth to what Duncan said, then Darkspawn may show up in these parts soon. We must get away from that horde. But that is not our only concern. Did you encounter any other humans out in the forest?
Yes, actually. Is it important?
Although you hurt no one, these humans roused their nearby village against us.
Of course they did.
Our people are not welcome here. We have stayed too long, and we must move on, quickly.
I trusted them. You're gonna let those Shemlin drive us off.
Our clan could slaughter their entire village if we cared to, but at the cost of bringing their king's rage down on our heads.
Fair
These
point.
people are simple and have simple fears. This is their land, so we will go peacefully.
Okay. Why do you want me to take Merrill?
Merrill knows a degree of my magic. Tamlin's chances of surviving the journey back are greater with her help. I also wish for Merrill to see this cave and mirror. She has a sense for these things, and could shed light on the nature of this illness.
So she might be able to, translate stuff. Hopefully. But doesn't Merrill risk getting ill as well?
You recovered, and Merrill will too.
Hmm.
Still, be careful. Should you come upon this strange mirror again, do not touch it.
Take Merrill to the cave and find Temlin. I understand.
Go quickly, for Tamlin's life hangs in the balance.
I am curious about these darkspawn you mentioned.
Remember that Tamlin needs your help.
Oh, so she just straight up didn't say anything So she's avoiding the Darkspawn threat. Come to think of it, I don't think I saw any elves during the intro. Could that bear-like monster have been Darkspawn?
The old tomes say Darkspawn come in as many varieties as surface creatures. They also say that many Darkspawn are seen only during what the humans call a blight. Perhaps your bear monster was one of those.
So the blight is happening now. Thank you. What is a Darkspawn exactly? I have never seen one before.
They are mostly boogeymen, used to frighten human children. In modern times, they are rarely seen on surface lands. But rumor holds that great numbers dwell in the ancient tunnels of the Draganlan, the dwarves. They obliterate all that is in their path. Like a plague of locusts, they spread disease and misery when they come to the surface. An event to be feared, without doubt.
Okay, so if Darkspawn come, run. Didn't the Grey Wardens destroy the Darkspawn long ago because of the intro?
They destroyed the last horde of Darkspawn to threaten the surface centuries ago. It doesn't mean they extinguished them all.
Fair. Do you think this cave might have been a Darkspawn lair?
Darkspawn are savage, uncultured creatures, more akin to locusts than men. They may have befouled the cave, but they did not build what is there. From the Warden's description, it may have been a temple devoted to an old god. Should we return, I may see it for myself.
One of ours, or one of the humans? Why did the Grey Warden think I had met the Darkspawn?
Darkspawn are filthy, diseased beasts that taint the very air around them. The Grey Warden seemed to think your illness came from this taint. Since you did not meet any Darkspawn, I don't see how that could be. No doubt he was mistaken.
Maybe the fact that... maybe the mirror that exploded? Because there were a lot of things and a lot of whispering behind the mirror. No more questions.
Then do not tarry. Find Tamlin quickly.
I need more equipment before I go.
Master Island can help you. Go to him and ask to see his stock.
I have questions about this Grey Warden.
When
I'm just going to go
Tamlin's
through
life
all
is
the
at
dialogue
stake?
options because they're interesting to me.
Very well.
Why did you believe anything the Shemlin said?
He seemed honorable, and his care for your safety speaks well of him. I trust my judgment.
Good. How did he know where to bring me?
He said he had been looking for our clan, and had a hint of our whereabouts. As I said, you were fortunate. It is possible he sought a volunteer to join their order.
Ah. Why would he be recruiting elves? I thought most men hated elves. Dalish have joined these Grey Wardens before?
Indeed. The Grey Wardens once consisted of the best from all races.
Oh, okay, so there was
I
an
know of
elf.
no Dalish joining them since the days of the Darkspawn Wars, however.
Okay, so there was a, there was one. What if he asks for one now?
It would be a great honor, though I don't know why any Dalish would choose such a life. Regardless, he has not asked.
Yet. Are these wardens great warriors?
They are the best and most noble of all races, Dalen. Few can achieve their standards.
Okay, so we know the Grey Wardens hadn't disappeared because we just saw one, so... And plus the intro. So, no more questions.
Then do not tarry. Find Tamlin quickly.
Okay. Goodbye, Keeper. Alright. Well, let's go find the armory guy.
This should be easy enough.
Large, flawed, natural crystal. Requires 20 constitution. There's so much stuff. Not possible to pick this chest. Okay, so I need a gray iron dagger. More Dalish gloves. Okay, I can sell some stuff if I can find the armory person.
This should be easy enough.
Leather helm. Rough leather helm.
Is the Keeper sending you back to that cave to look for Tamlin?
Yes. Why do you want to know?
I want to go with you. Keeper Marathari probably won't approve, but I can help find Tamlin.
I don't think that's a good idea. I'm only supposed to... I want to choose both of the two options. I don't think that's a good idea.
Tamlin's my friend too. I want to help find him. If Meryl can risk it, so can I.
Our whole basis for elves is built on tradition. But he would be really, really useful to keep along. Suppose I can't stop you.
Good. I'll follow you. Just to make sure Meryl doesn't go running to the Keeper when you tell her I'm coming.
Cool. Okay, I need to talk to the person with the armor. Pile of sacks. Rough Dalish boots.
I see you have not left with Meryl yet. Is there something you need?
No! I need to find the equipment person. Why is this so hard? Rough Dalish gloves. I need to sell a bunch of stuff. Damn it.
Anathara, it's good to see you recovered. They fare well. The Keeper called for the clan to move on, and they will be ready to take us. One is heavy with calf, but it shouldn't be a problem. May I ask of Tamlin's fate? Some say the clan will leave before we find him.
I won't let that
The
happen.
Hala mourn our fallen. No sound is more heart-wrenching than their mourning cry. At least they won't be crying over you. They are quite fond of you. I admire them for their strength and pride. They are equals, not servants like the Shemlin horses. At any rate, I do not envy the Keeper's decision. I'll pray for Tamlin's safe return.
Okay. I'm gonna put on pause at start of combat because that's gonna be useful. Or rather, hella useful. Haha! Jokes. You are the... Okay, that was the guy I just talked to. Where's the equipment vendor? Not vendor, I guess, but... You know what, there's something here.
Can we trust this Grey Warden? How do we know he didn't hurt Tamlin?
I'm glad you recovered. Once we find Tamlin, we can concentrate on the journey northward.
Thank you for the bow, Master Island. It is light and sturdy, much better than the one I made last year.
You are more than welcome. My father made it and used it in battle against the Clane tribes.
I will carry it with honor.
Hahaha. Can I ask you for a bow as well, Master Island?
One of my own crafting, perhaps?
Yeah, sure. Hey! Persuasion! Nice.
It may not have a history, but you'll provide one for it soon enough, yes?
Nice, okay. I would like to hear the story of your father's battle.
Then I am proud to tell it. Our clan was one of the first to flee the Dales. When we came to Ferelden, the fiercest of the Shimlin were the barbarians known as the Clane. We didn't wait for them to attack us. Every Dalish clan in Ferelden united to bring the battle to them.
There are more Dalish clans in Ferelden?
In Ferelden, in Orlais, wherever there are lands the humans cannot hold, we bring our Aravels. You met some at the last gathering. The ensuing battle went well for us. That day we carved out our reputation of being the deadliest archers. Our arrows won us the right to wander these woods at will. It was this very bow that my father used that day.
Thank you for the tale, Master Island, and especially the bow. I will honor its history.
He's gonna die immediately. Why would you relinquish such a relic?
We are all the same clan. His hand is as my hand. I have relinquished nothing. It was my father who first spoke of the Vir Tanadal, the three ways of the hunter. The first is the Vir Asan, the way of the arrow, to reach for our goal unrelenting. The second is the Vir Borasan, the way of the bow, to bend, but not to break. The last is the Vir Adalen, the way of the wood. We are as ancient as the forests, each tree a part of the greater land. All Dalish are united in this. One day, we shall have a homeland again.
Hopefully. May I see your crafts, Master Island?
Of course. Take whatever you need.
Well, let's swap to number 2. Oh! I have 2 iron ones. I forgot those existed. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I forgot the different equipment sets existed. Item set bonus. Okay, yeah. Right, because if I have Dalish, and Dalish. Okay, so I can sell both of my bows, my longsword, and at least one of these.
Ah, back again? Of course. Take whatever you need.
Both of the bows I can sell. That gets me 17. That gets me 4. Positively rolling in money. Let's not sell 2. Let's sell 1. Let's buy one more injured kit, actually. Just in case. You never know. Where am I to go? Cooking pit. Let's go to the cooking pit and see what's over there. It's back here, I think. Ooh. Chest. I got a Dalish longbow. I immediately got a better thing. That's amazing. Alright, time to go back and sell the same thing. He gave me one of his crafts, but now I'm just gonna swap it out. Thank you for that free bow, man. Nice.
Ah, back again.
That's amazing.
Of course. Take whatever
Let's
you need.
sell the free thing you gave me. Scout's bow. That's hilarious. Okay. Alright. I think I'm good to go. So I have a buddy. What do I have to talk to, though? Don't let you. Who do I have to talk to? Do I have to talk? I think I have to talk to somebody in order to start. Let's check my journal. Premium content, I believe, is Soldier's Past, or Pass. Sorry, Soldier's Pass is DLC. Speak to Meryl. The Keeper has sent me to find Meryl. Meryl is the Keeper's apprentice, and she will join you in search of Tamlin. Okay. Sounds good. Let's go find them by opening the map. Meryl. Okay, so it does show you where to go. That's useful. She's somewhere around here. You guys are practicing arrows into a hill. See if I can... What is this? What is this? Can't go there. You can't jump as well in this game, which is sometimes annoying. Like if you're trying to get someplace. There's no such thing as Skyrimming up mountains, which is kind of annoying. Here's my quest.
The Keeper told me I'm to accompany you back to those caves. As her apprentice, I may see something you missed. But our main objective is to find Tamlin, of course. We must make haste. He may not have much time.
Fenarl is coming with us. Any objections?
That depends on the Keeper. I thought we're supposed to go alone.
Should I ask her?
You said the cave is a dangerous place. You want to risk Fenarel getting hurt? Or worse?
I should decide whether I'm willing to risk it or not.
Go tell the Keeper that, then.
We'll do that, but I'm also gonna persuade her or intimidate her, even if my strength isn't too high. I do want him to
I
come.
see you
It's
have
another
not
set of
left with
swords,
Meryl
right?
yet. Is there something you need? Fenarel? Are you certain? I'm already putting Meryl at risk. I don't want to lose you too.
I want to help, Keeper. If we can find Tamlin, it's worth the risk.
Very well, then. You have my permission. And thank you for asking for it.
Nice. Good. Okay. So that's like... I think that gets more... standing? Not standing. Respect, I guess.
You're back. Are you ready to go now?
How much does the Keeper
Enough to
tell
pique
you?
my interest and my concern. You can explain the rest on the way.
Aren't you worried about getting sick?
A little, but the Keeper cured you. How dangerous could it be? Even if I get sick, finding Tamlin or something valuable will be worth it.
Let's go.
What about Fenarel? You didn't think I'd notice him?
We asked. The Keeper has given her leave.
Then let us make haste while daylight lasts.
Okay, this seems like a pretty good stopping point. I'm just going to pause the recording and I'll see you guys next time, I guess. Yeah. I will see you guys next time. Save the game just quickly so I don't lose it. Layana, forest clearing, time played 1 hour and 38 minutes.